Hi mushroom lovers, that you watch my channel so many times. I always go to the nature to hunt mushroom in the forest, but this time I'm going to do something different. Do you think that you can find very good mushroom sell in lower price than in Whole Food Market? Whole Food Market just rip you off. That Asian market, I'm not doing advertisement by the way. So the Asian food market, they sell very good, decent, fresh mushroom, actually dried mushroom too, in a very decent price. So come with me and take a look at it. So now we are in the fresh vegetable section. As you can see, there are so many different mushroom laying here. I'm going to talk about all different kinds of mushrooms to you and to introduce them one after another, and you can have an idea what do they really sell in the market. The first one, of course, you can see this is a shiitake mushroom. About $7 per pound. This whole box actually costs about $5. It's a very good deal. Fresh from the farm and is ready to eat. Very delicious gourmet mushroom, fresh shiitake. This section is the seafood mushroom. I can show you in front of the camera. This is the seafood mushroom. So the seafood mushroom is also very good edible. Next to it is the enoki mushroom. Enoki mushroom is very easy to cultivate. You can see this mushroom in the winter in the forest, but the one which cultivate in the farm is this kind of enoki. They have a different type of shiitake. I think well, we saw the first shiitake on the other side. Now they actually developed the second kind of shiitake that you sell in the mushroom. Is also almost the same price. This is like $8 per pound. So here is like $6 of the shiitake mushroom. You can also buy this mushroom in a dry condition. We're gonna go to the dry mushroom section later to take a look at this mushroom. Next, we have the, one of my favorite mushroom is actually the wood ear mushroom. And on the label you can see it's actually called fungus. So they don't really care what this mushroom is because when Asian people come to the market, they know exactly what it is. I also demonstrated in my previous video about this mushroom in the wild. I picked them, so it's in the genus Auricularia. And I don't know where this come from, but probably in California. But anyway, definitely a choice edible mushroom. We saute it, we cook with meat. It has a very interesting texture. Now we have the portobello mushroom. It's very classical. The portobello mushroom is in the genus Agaricus, and it's the same as the cremini and the button mushroom. You can find this is just a larger version. I have 3 of them together. These 3 mushrooms, they're actually all the same genus. It's an Agaricus, and they are choice edible mushroom. They call it, well, this one they call it white mushroom. This one they call it portobello. This one they call it cremini. But actually they are all the same mushroom. Here comes my favorite mushroom in the Asian supermarket. It's called the king oyster mushroom. The king oyster mushroom is very iconic. You can see that the size of them is like almost like 3 inches thick and like 1 feet long. They're actually very cheap. They're only like $2.70 per pound. It's an extremely tasty mushroom and a gourmet mushroom. We use this mushroom to replace the seafood flavor in our dish. Here are some other packages of seafood mushroom, also known as shimeji mushroom. Scientifically, they are in the genus Lyophyllum. They are good for hot pot. Now I'm in the dry mushroom section. A lot of mushroom here is actually replicate. This is compressed packaging. 银耳 means actually silver. We call it silver ear, but it's actually a snow fungus. This is snow fungus. The scientific name is called Trimella fusiformis. The black ear mushroom on this side is actually the Auricularia. They're a completely different genus. Even though they have a similar texture, they're kind of a jelly texture. This is the king oyster. They dry the king oyster we saw in the wet mushroom section. Now we have this shiitake mushroom. You can see the shiitake mushroom here has a lot of pattern on the top. They are the same genus. For example, you can see this is also shiitake mushroom. It doesn't have pattern. It's actually the same genus. They call it fragrant mushroom. It doesn't make a difference. This is actually lion's mane. When it is dry, not recommended. A lot of YouTubers, they praise this mushroom as a very good medicinal mushroom. Will induce your mental health to repair your nerve and make you smarter. I mean, personally, I don't believe these are true, but if you like it, you can definitely buy it because it's a choice edible mushroom. The interesting about the lion's mane mushroom, here we call it whole tofu. Hotogu means actually monkey's head. We don't talk as lion's mane because that has nothing to do with the look of lion, but actually it has the look of the monkey. So you can see there's also black ear mushroom, auricularia here, also shiitake. So I have something very interesting I want to talk about. This one is called cha shu gu. In Chinese, it means tea tree mushroom. And on the package, it just say dried mushroom. I mean, if you come here by yourself, like you don't know Chinese, you have no idea what this mushroom is. But this mushroom is one of the most delicious mushroom I ever had. In Chinese cuisine, they use this mushroom to cook with some meat. You can also just do like with veggies. I mean, if you flavor it correctly. This mushroom is actually, I checked it online. It's actually in the genus Agrosaibe. It's a very, very tasty mushroom, and also it gives some like cooking instruction. Wait a second. The cooking instructions talking about how to cook shiitake. This is not shiitake at all. Oh my god, they probably use the same packaging. See, the English is exactly the same on this package and on this package. That's so lazy. So that's why you have to watch this video, because otherwise if you don't watch this video, you don't know what you're doing if you're in the Asian market. So we have the wood ear, oh, this is shiitake, wood ear. Okay, so oh, there's more. Oh, okay, here we go. This is the same one, the Agrosaibe, the tea tree mushroom. What do they say? Okay, on the package they still call it dried mushroom, so don't even worry about it. Oh, you see they have different packaging too. See, they even slice the shiitake, make a slice, but it's the same mushroom. Even for the wood ear, you see there's some different. This is different genus, same genus, different species. Because you see this one has much like a whitish like back of the mushroom when it's dried, but they are the same mushroom. So let's move on. We're gonna show something completely different. This, they call it dried fungus. Okay, it's not dry. Well, it is dried fungus. They really name it very differently. This is dried fungus. This is like white fungus. There's a snow fungus, but they're all the same. It's Trimeta fusiformis. We use them as like a dessert. We cook with goji berry. I think that's pretty much it of all the mushroom that you can find in the dry mushroom section in the Asian food market. And I hope this video will give you a very good overview about how to choose and how to select this mushroom in the market based on your cooking purposes, and also how to identify them or what you can buy based on your need. And I hope you learned something new, and happy mushroom hunting!